So I am back, everybody. Um, and we did for those of you who watched the video previously, we did a wash day using the Whisper Whip hydration here. And we used the Argan Therapy Argan Oil Mask. So I am back now after that. Thank you guys. I see you guys jumping back on. The Argan Therapy, literally, I just got out of the shower. So I'm a little bit, I don't want to get dry. So this is the Argan Therapy. Argan oil is not only amazing for your hair, but it's also amazing for your skin. So right out the gate, I'm going to put some on my skin just so that I can keep myself from being ashy. I just got out of that shower and it's just amazing, even for my face, my body, the whole nines. I put it on my legs already, so I wanted to show you guys how well the oil does on your skin too. See that? No ashy elbows for me, no ashy hands. But I want to show you guys my scalp. So I did read some of the comments before I came back in, and some people were like, well, how are you going to cleanse your scalp? Guys, the whole idea that shampoo cleanses your scalp is an old myth, and I'm going to tell you guys why. As African American women, our hair, as Black women, or just Black women in general, okay, anytime you got curly hair like this, your scalp does not treat oil the same way that a person with straight hair does, meaning the natural oils that come from your scalp, the sebum, your hair doesn't treat it the same way. So when you go in and you're thinking about, oh my God, I gotta cleanse my scalp, what you're thinking is that I gotta degrease, okay, because that's what shampoo does. It degreases your scalp. And with that being said, our natural curly hair needs oil that's going to extend all the way out. So when you go in with shampoo, you're not only drying out your scalp, you're also drying out your hair, which is going to cause more dryness and more breakage. So I know it's a little strange to understand that whole concept right out the gate, but once you start cleansing your hair and doing all the things you need to do with the Whisper Whip and the right co-washing techniques and things like that, you really, really will understand why that is more so a myth, or it's not necessarily for your texture category. So the very first thing I'm going to do is go through. You see how my scalp is all cleansed now? You don't see anything on my scalp except for my gray hair. I'm putting a little bit of the argan oil in my scalp just to balance out the oils that we already have there, and just to continue that moisture from the roots on out. So I'm kind of parting it through with my fingers, and I could either take the pump and just go right in, just the same way as I put that argan oil on my skin. I'm putting it in my scalp too, because guess what? Your scalp is skin, guys. See how my skin is flourishing, how healthy my skin looks with the argan oil? I want to do the same thing with my scalp. So that's the reason why I'm oiling my scalp with the argan oil. Argan oil is really, really light. It's one of the smallest molecules of oil that there are. So that's the reason why it's not going to just sit on top of your scalp. Now, some people say, can I just go in and grease my scalp? You can. With Vaseline? Oh my God, no. You're talking about just smothering and suffocating your hair follicle. That's what you're doing. So this is the Argan Therapy. I have several different oils. I have the Argan Therapy oil, which goes with the Argan Therapy line. I have macadamia, which has a sweet scent. It goes with the macadamia line. I also have the Argan Deluxe, which goes with the Argan Deluxe line, and Argan Midas, which goes with the Argan Midas line. And I'll explain all of those to you. But I'm literally going through and just adding the oils to my scalp, okay, so that my scalp doesn't feel tight at all. And I'm putting it on my edges to make sure that my edges are taken care of as well. Now, after doing that, I'm going to take this ring off my finger, this pearl one, because it keeps getting snagged in my hair, and I don't like that. But after I've gotten all that done, literally, my next step, okay, is following the lock method. Now, we've already applied liquid, which was our Whisper Whip Cleanse and the mask. That was our liquid. Now we put the oil in, and we literally want to put it in the same way This oil, you can use it as liberally as you like. And again, it can be found at www.healthyhair.solutions. It's not going to weigh your hair down, but it's going to give you a nice, soft feel on your hair. Okay. And this is the point where I'm going to use my my paddle brush. Probably, we'll see what happens. I'm probably going to use my paddle brush again here in this segment because I want to be able to make sure I get a good twist on my hair. But I don't necessarily have to twist my hair out. That's the crazy part about this whole little process is I don't have to twist it. I can actually get curl definition without that, and I'll show you how. So using my fingers, once again, I always say my hands are the best tools I could ever use. Oh, Dominique Reed said, do you have any tips to wash a very impatient 4-year-old's hair? Yes. So depending on how much hair she has, I would love to see that. I can really give you some more customized tips for you. So send me a picture, inbox me a picture. So notice how I'm just cutting part across, right across the back of my hair. And normally what I would like to do is, I would like to do my twist on my dry hair. So I would stretch it out with a blow dryer, but I don't have a blow dryer, so just got to do what I got to do. And since I put the oil in, so we have the liquid with the Whisper Whip and the wash. I just did the oil. Okay. And the next thing is the curl cream. So this is the Bouncy Curl Cream. This stuff is amazing. They've called it all kinds of things from crack to all kinds of stuff. It's just a nice lotiony type curl cream for your hair. But you notice as I rub my hands together, it just kind of starts to go away like a lotion, which is really, really good because that means you're not going to have a whole lot of buildup happening on your hair. And I'm concentrating this on the ends of my hair also, not just at the roots, but primarily at the ends, which is where the oldest hair is. This hair down here was once upon a time growing out of my scalp, but now it's the oldest hair on my head. So I have to make sure that I'm being gentle with it and also giving it the right amount of moisture. So if I wanted to do a wash and go with that, I could follow up with the the Eco Styler gel with olive oil, just a little bit. And the cool thing about the Bouncy Curl Cream is that this coupled with the Eco Styler gel with olive oil, layering it like that, it makes the hair really, really soft. So grab another section out here. I'm watching myself on a monitor, so that's why I'm looking over there. So this is the oil again. Going through oil. My scalp feels so good too, ladies. Feels so good. I see another question on here. It says, oh, Kimberly Boyd says, I need to try the Argan Therapy line. Yes, you do, love. You need to try it. I know you love your Argan Midas, but you just may like something a little bit heavier. So that's the Argan Therapy oil. Now I'm going to put a couple pumps of the Bouncy Curl Cream. I got it on my shoulder. Just like lotion. Feel that? Put that in my hair as well. Constantly using my fingers to detangle so that we're not causing breakage on the hair. How do you know which product line to use? I have very dry scalp and hair. The dandruff is more like scabs. Ooh, sounds like you have a fungus on your scalp. Athena, real for me, far. Asoko? Yeah, it sounds like you have a fungus on your scalp. Have you had a relaxer? Have you ever had a relaxer? That's for you, Athena. There's another question. Janice Moore says, my 4C hair never seems to hold for a twist set. Do you have any, where'd it go? Do you have any tips for me? I do. So, Janice, you know, I know your hair too. The very first thing, what I've been noticing is that when I go in and stretch my hair, don't twist, don't do it wet. Don't do it wet. Actually dry your hair, and then stretch it out, and then go in with the curl cream and the oil and twist it up, maybe the Whisper Whip oil curl cream, and then let it sit for about 3 or 4 days. You may have to do smaller sections too to get a really good twist out. But I would love to try that on you. If you want to come in sometime, we could schedule a time when I have some time. It's been crazy around here lately, y'all. So please forgive me. Those people who've been trying to book, so sorry. Can't take anybody right now, probably to the new year, but we could definitely work something out. I would love to actually try that with you on your hair. So I'm just really making sure everything's detangled and putting the curl cream in. Notice how I'm not like fluffing my hair out. People have a tendency of doing that too. Some people like to go in and once they get curls, they want to go back and mess with it. Don't mess with it, because you're then taking away your curl definition, and your curl definition stays based on you pulling the strands together and letting them curl up together in pieces. That's the trick to doing a wash and go. Okay, see how it's just kind of together? And literally, if I shake my hair, it'll piece itself out and fluff out. See? You all see that? Beatrice Allen, my 4C curl is ferocious. When left natural, it looks like I have a Q-tip on my head. All the other products dry out, and then it's back to looking like a Q-tip. I like to wear it down, as when blown out, it's almost halfway down the back. I don't want to give up my curls, but I hate looking bald. That sounds like just maybe a few little minor tweaks on your hair, just a few minor tweaks. And when I say that, try using the Whisper Whip on your hair, but put it on your dry hair. Don't, like, if you watched my previous video, the one I did right before this one, try putting the Whisper Whip on your hair. Whisper Whip, I'm saying it so fast. Try putting the Whisper Whip on your hair and going through it the way that I did. And you'll notice that your curls tend to come in a little bit better. And then put the mask on. You may have to let that stay on your hair instead of rinsing it out so fast. That could help too. You know, I had a lady actually today that was like, oh, my hair is so dry. And she thought her hair looked like a Q-tip too, until we got in and actually started manipulating it the same way. And her hair turned into something so beautiful. She was shocked. She was in shock. And it was a live video too. It was live on camera. Uh-oh. What am I doing, guys? I can't see. Okay. So I'm going to section out another part of my hair. Oil. So we've already done the liquid with the Whisper Whip. I say it so fast. People think I'm saying whistle whip. Sometimes it's whisper. And I'm putting the oil on my hair. And I'm not being stingy with this oil or curl cream or anything at this point, because I don't have to be. See? I just said, it's just going to moisturize it. I think a lot of times we get a false sense of what our hair is supposed to feel like. You know, we're so used to feeling, a lot of us are used to feeling fake hair. And we feel like our hair is supposed to feel like that, the weave. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. You have a really good connection with your hair and understanding realistic expectations of it and what you should be getting from it, what you could do. So Athena, you said that, yes, you had a relaxer, not over 6 years. So the thing is that when you have had a relaxer at any point, Athena, your scalp, the pH levels have been altered. And they don't really go back. What you're going to want to do is use an antifungal cream to go in and oil your scalp to try to bring that fungus, to check it. because it'll keep on coming back, and it masks and mimics itself. It disguises itself as dandruff, and it's not dandruff. It's actually a fungus that keeps on growing, and it's actually fed by shampooing and drying out more and using combs and things that you've been using in the past that literally still have that fungus in it. I know it sounds crazy, but you have to literally get rid of all of those combs that you've used. Get an antifungal cream, spoil your scalp with it, and yeah, start to really get all of that in check. And now, as far as your 4C hair is concerned, you're going to want to definitely cleanse it using the techniques that I just showed you with the Whisper Whip, which you can get excuse me, at www.healthyhair.solutions. We are having a 40% off sale right now. So you definitely want to do that, and that'll help you to be able to soften your hair a whole lot more to get on top of the softness in your hair. See how that's looking, guys? Some people say, oh, I want my hair to lay down. I don't. I want mine to stand up. So what I'm doing right now is literally just a process of defining my curls out. That's all I'm doing, is defining curls. Defining my curls and distributing the product evenly throughout my hair. It feels so good. I can't tell you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, since I've gotten it all detangled and kind of in a zone, I'm going to shake my hair out. And as it starts to dry, it'll do different things. Some people take, the curls that they have, and they just lift it up with a pick at the root to stand it out after it dries. My hair is still wet, so it's just kind of hanging down and doing whatever it wants to do. I like that. I'm okay with that. I could take two approaches with this. Tonight, I could just literally take my hair, go back with it, use my flat palms, go underneath. It's so soft and it smells so good. And I can just take my hair into a ponytail just like this. Take this band, go around my hair one time, and go to sleep just like that on my satin pillowcase. Once I get up in the morning, I'll do my edges, let the water hit my puff, take this off like this, and shake my hair out. And then I'm ready to rock and roll for the most part. But I'm going to show you guys another variation. Some people like to do twists on their hair. Looks like we have some comments and things happening on here. Athenia said, which line should I use? The argan line be the best to start with, along with the Whisper Whip? Yes, I would do the argan therapy line, especially since your hair is so dry. The argan therapy has been the most moisturizing, especially for 4C hair, that I've noticed. Argan Deluxe is really good too, but since you've had a relaxer in your hair, it sounds like you've got some really, really dry issues going on. I would definitely start with the argan therapy line. Guys, I'm gonna do a little twist set on my hair now, just to show you guys how we could do that. So I'm parting my hair. No special partings. I'm not making them beautiful. This is not trying to be stylish or anything like that. I'm just making some parts in my hair, or sectioning out pieces of my hair. Okay. And now that I've gotten it all detangled, the curl cream is in my hair already. I'm going to take this in two sections. And a way to do a good twist, keep in mind that every time you turn it, you want to twist that section of your hair. Some people just go twist it around, but what you really want to do is this one section you're kind of winding as you twist it. Wind it as you twist it. See, turn, twist, turn, fold over, turn. You're turning it as you go. See? That actually causes a more defined twist out. Once I do this, I'm going to let my hair dry probably Not just overnight. I go to the gym in the morning and then I'll probably leave it twisted up for the next day. So I'll probably leave it twisted up like this for 2 days. Once I get to the bottom of this, oh, let it go. Once I get to the bottom of this, I literally take a little bit of the curl cream on the tips of my fingers, just wind it around like that, and let it stay. Go to the next section. I'm parting this one in half, actually. People laugh at me because I don't use combs very often. Once I've gotten it detangled, I'm off to the races with my fingers and that's on everybody's hair, not just my texture. 4C, 4A, 4B, all of it. I use the same techniques on all of the textures because I'm trying to literally avoid split ends. Where do you buy your satin pillowcase at? That is a great question. My sister actually makes them. Um, and then I also know a lady who makes satin skull caps and satin hats. You guys go to satinsmart.com. Satinsmart.com. I know she has a Black Friday sale going on as well, so take advantage of that. Satinsmart.com. Getting ready for night night. Okay. His eyelashes getting heavier and heavier by the second. More of a curl cream right on the end. Be sure you guys tune in with me every Wednesday on the Natural Hair Mag Facebook page for Texture Talk Live with the Hair Whisperer. See? I'll show you guys tomorrow morning how I take this. Well, not tomorrow morning, probably be Wednesday when I take it down. I'm lying because I got to go out to salons tomorrow, so I don't want to look crazy about the head. Did I get it? Janice Moore, would I still be able to do this twist set with my hair being shorter in the back? Yeah, you can. You can twist it out, just have a different look up top. Notice how I'm kind of getting all of the tangles out right here. If you want me to slow down, tell me to slow down. I'm literally going faster now. Because like I said, these eyelashes are getting heavy. Heavy, heavy. It's so heavy on me. It's sleep time anyway. These little flutters about to go, y'all. About to go. My hair feels so good, guys. So good. I'm using my thumb to kind of pull through, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing. And you can take your paddle brush if you like and get to the ends. I don't like to do that too often because that causes um, more breakage than I like. Split ends, but it's already detangled, so it's all right. That's what I'm using. So I put a little bit of the cream in my fingers. Whirl the ends around. Let it stay. This is just to give me a little stretch in my routine, a little stretch in my hair. Make it a little longer. But you notice, even if I didn't want to twist my hair, it still has definition. It will look beautiful. That's because I've had a cut. My hair is shaped that way. Look how it's going right through. Nice. See how fast I can twist this one. More of the curl cream on the end. I love this stuff because it's so soft. People always feel like you had to have these hard products in order to get a good set on your hair. But literally, if you do it the right way, you don't. See how my skin is still all shiny from the argan therapy I put on earlier? This feels so nice. I'm not doing little tiny twists. You notice that? No tiny twists here, guys. And I'm literally doing this because I wanted to stretch my hair out a little bit. Other than that, I could have just gone with my hair the way it was. I'm being a little more cautious up top because this is the area where I showed you guys where my hair is shorter at. Well, it can be shorter because of the dryness and it being exposed to the elements more in this area. So it's super hydrated right now and it's detangled. I don't have any hair in my comb and my brush at this point because we've already detangled it. I'm going to have my sister to post her information on here so she can get some satin pillowcases to you guys, some legitimate ones to use for your hair. We have two more sections back here, and we are done. Janice says, would I still be able to do the twist set? Yes, you may. Does your sister have a website? Where can I buy the pillowcases? I'll get that information to you as soon as I can, Regina Harrington. I'll actually post it for you. You are making me want to go and wash my hair tonight. So you are only using a small amount of curl cream on the ends. Yes, I am. Because I put it all the way through already. I am late. Did you wash your hair? Yes, I did. There's a video on my page right before this one, it should be, that has it says wash day or something like that. What do I do with that little thing? I don't know. So I put the curl cream all the way through my hair already, and I'm stretching it out with my fingers before I introduce any kind of brush, comb, or anything into my hair, because I want to make sure it's already detangled and we've been stretching it the whole time. That helps to avoid any kind of breakage. So yeah, go back and watch the other video. Be sure to share this one too, because it's really good information. And the products that I'm using are the Healthy Hair Solutions products. You can get them at www.healthyhair.solutions. Be sure to check that out. And I'll show you the Bouncy Curl Cream is right here. So Argan Therapy Bouncy Curl Cream. And the only reason I'm using a little bit on the very ends of my hair is because I've already distributed it throughout my hair. Actually, this part has been kind of, noticed I touched it a little bit. I got right up out of it because it kind of dried a little bit on me. So, sure. My goal is to make hair feel like hair, not some false way of just masking it. I want it to feel like hair. I got hair in my mouth right now. I want it to feel like hair, moisturized, healthy, and just thriving. That's what I want. It's my very last twist section here. Now that I've got it moisturized, you see I can brush through it a little easier, right? Easy. I don't want to be snatching the hair. Very last section here, guys. All right, last little bit here. And that is that. My hair is ready to roll. I've used my Argan Therapy Argan Oil. Just super light. Notice my hair is not all greasy. It's not dry. It just feels nice and soft and hydrated. And I'm ready for bed. It's the argan oil going all on my hands. The products are infused with argan oil. That's why I can take the curl cream and rub it on my skin with no problem. I can rub it on my shoulders, rub it on my legs, put it in my hair. It's just a beautiful set, a beautiful, beautiful, beautifully constructed set of products. This is the mask. I used this earlier along with the Whisper Whip. All found at www.healthyhair.solutions. So that's the Whisper Whip mask. And then for styling, I used the Argan Therapy Moroccan Argan Oil and the Argan Therapy Bouncy Curl Cream. It's great stuff, guys. Yep. Let me see if we got some more questions on here. I did wash my hair. So that's it from me tonight. I will do a video when I get ready to take my hair down. I'll come back on live and show you guys how I took this down. All right, guys, and have a fabulous, fabulous night. Deuces.